We said an LLM is billions of weights firing for every token. But those weights aren't magic in the cloud. They're just a file sitting on a disk. So a fair question, could you download one and run it on your own laptop? Let's do the simple math first. Start with one weight. A weight is just a number with a decimal point, a floating point number. And on a computer, one of those takes about 4 bytes of space. 4 bytes, one weight, hold on to that. Now, multiply. A small model has around 3 billion weights. 3 billion times 4 bytes is roughly 12 gigabytes. So the model file itself is about 12 GB. That's the whole brain saved to disk. Here's the catch. To actually run, the model can't stay on disk. The whole thing has to be loaded into memory, into RAM. So you need a computer with enough RAM to hold all 12 GB at once.
And what if my laptop doesn't have that much RAM?
Then the computer cheats. It uses your slow disk as pretend memory, shuffling pieces in and out. That's called swapping. It still works, but it crawls. An answer that should take seconds can take minutes or hours. There's a smarter fix, though. Shrink the weights. Instead of 4 fat bytes each, store them in fewer. Say 1 byte, that's called quantization, and the common setting is Q8. The file gets much smaller, so it fits a smaller machine. This shrunk file usually comes in a format called GGUF. And you don't do any of this by hand. There's a free tool called LM Studio. It checks your RAM, tells you which models will actually fit, lets you download the GGUF file, and runs it right there on your laptop. You load the model, watch your RAM fill up, and start chatting. So that's the whole trick. Know the size, fit it in RAM, quantize if you must, and let LM Studio run it locally. Now the model can talk, but how does it actually think through a hard question? Next, reasoning models and chain of thought.